Marin, Michael, and our entire MTR community, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. Selling Microsoft Teams rooms.
And welcome to the fastest 10 minutes of Microsoft Teams rooms news for the week. Marin, you have a good week so far?
Awesome week. It was a short week here in the States, but it felt like the longest week ever for some reason because we had meetings for like 24 hours a day, but it's all good. We made it.
It's all good. It's all good. And I am dressed like a footballer in honor of the return of Mr. Ted Lasso this week, Marin.
You're speaking my language. I played soccer all growing up. I love it. It's awesome.
Football. That's how the proper people call it. I'm a footballer, Marin. But Marin, we got a serious topic to sort of just brush upon really, really quickly. A lot of our peers inside of the tech community are being affected by their jobs, and we just want to say something to everybody. This MTR community is strong. Microsoft Teams Rooms has an unbelievable opportunity ahead of it, and there's jobs on so many different sides that many people don't connect either way. Whether you're at Microsoft and you need help on the AV side, whether you're on the AV side and you need help at Microsoft. And I think we can sort of help bridge this gap a little bit, Marin.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, not just within Microsoft, but outside in the whole tech world, there's a bit of a shuffle going on, but there's some really talented individuals. So I look at it as an opportunity to really capture some amazing talent. So we would love for you as our community. This is really where we can leverage our network. Share with us. Let us know if you're looking for an opportunity. Let us know if you've got some positions that you'd like to have filled. Honestly, like this is an opportunity to potentially create new positions and capitalize on the opportunity. So definitely tag us in your posts. Reach out to us on LinkedIn if you need any support there. Absolutely want to be a resource for you.
I think you and I feel the same. I think a lot of people in this community feel the same. We empathize with those people that are affected, and we want to make sure that we're helping them through their time of need. And if it takes tagging us on social media, please do. Please post your jobs. Feel free to tag me. Feel free to tag Marin. 100% we want to make sure that we are fulfilling and really getting this opportunity of Teams Rooms out to the field for everybody, because if you know Teams Rooms, there's a tremendous opportunity out there. So we just wanted to take a second to sort of acknowledge that and say to everybody, there is that opportunity. And Marin, we also want to say to our partners, this is a tremendous opportunity with Partner of the Year this year.
Yeah, and Jimmy and I talked about it this morning, where Partner of the Year, if you haven't submitted an entry for that, it is just a good process in general. We don't take enough time out to think about what we've accomplished in the previous year. Things like case studies are always few and far between. We don't take the time to go back and reflect. We're always go. What's the next project? This is really an awesome opportunity to reflect, think about the impact you've made, put some metrics to it, and really tell a great story. So if you haven't taken a look at this, I think we've got an April cutoff date. So now is the time. Set a team in place to build a submission. And if you need any support with that, let us know.
I want another partner in the U.S. to win Partner of the Year so that we can celebrate again, Marin. Let's make it 3 years in a row. Like you said, if you haven't done this before, this is a great opportunity to look at it. Michael even came on here a couple times. Make sure you fill out every single thing. Make sure you're giving all the details. We want to celebrate your wins with you, and we want to make sure that you got it. And speaking of wins, Marin, Stream Deck is back.
It's back. I know we got somebody in the production seat in the background that's got his up and running apparently. So if you have one, I know that there's a lot of excitement around this. It kind of launched and then went away. It's back. So definitely go ahead and check this out. I know that there's some excitement there. Michael might come off camera and show you later.
Yeah, feel free to jump into the Elgato Stream Deck side and make sure that you're using it. I know that I was not able to get it the last time. So today, one of my to-dos, I think I actually put a calendar invite on where I'm going to get my Stream Deck up and running.
Awesome. There you go.
Marin, a whole bunch of things have been added to the roadmap this week as well. Content sharing and admin controls for Teams Room on Android. This one had a big impact because you and I get asked for this a lot.
Yeah, HDMI ingest, keyword. I feel like we've talked about that for a very long time. This is like a day in the books of history that I will remember. I was like, wait, we snuck that in there. I didn't see that coming. So hopefully if you're in the chat, let us know if you're excited. This is a big one.
Yeah, I think that this is a big one. This is an availability of things that people have been asking for. Also, we've talked about it many times. Front row layout on Teams Rooms on Android is coming. It's there on the roadmap now. You can see when it's going to be GA. This is another one that a lot of people have asked for, so that they can have many of their rooms inside of that front row layout. Remember, I think the answer to the test, Marion, I'm not sure if people understand this. Front row is just a layout. So let's make sure that everybody knows that for their test.
Yeah, that line will forever live on in history.
I got my bullhorn next to me. I got my bullhorn next to me in case there's other things. But I think what you're seeing, and this is another one that was added to the roadmap, I think we've got a big update coming for Android here.
Yeah, I mean, they keep getting added. Like we were talking this morning, if you haven't checked out the roadmap lately, type in Teams Rooms and you'll see a long list of things added to the roadmap. So we're just refreshing you on some of the latest and greatest updates, but there's a whole lot more where that came from. So this is your invite. Go check out the roadmap and you'll get excited.
I'm excited for the update to come and the update to drop. All right, on Monday, Marin, we've got another MTD AMA, not only here in the States and Europe, but also in the APAC region. What is MTD AMA? Well, it's a gathering of everybody that's passionate about Microsoft Teams Rooms. It is not a recorded session. It is some place where you can come, you can share your successes, you can ask questions, you can be a part of the community and give your feedback into things. We actually host this with Graham Walsh, Microsoft MVP, and we go through every single piece of questions that go through. We will present, but we also have interactivity with the entire community.
These are a personal favorite because they are not recorded. If you ever go and attend a meeting that is not recorded, those are the best ones because we can openly chat and discuss things and usually get into a lot of details. So that is a secret little tip of mine. And it's really, like you said, all the experts meeting and discussing. So make sure you don't miss that. That's a Monday where there's another fun event happening on Mondays, every Monday with Mo Monday that we talked about. And if you hadn't caught it, Mo, if you're in the chat, wonderful job.
Mo Monday. The first episode was great. And speaking of great, Marin, if you're going to Enterprise Connect, this is a session that you're going to want to attend.
Yeah, so I will be there. Enterprise Connect is broader in focus, so it's going to be Teams, Voice, Teams Rooms will be represented, but really overall Teams, and Nicole really represents that entire category. She was on stage last year. She'll be on again. I believe we might have a special guest appearance from our favorite Ilya jumping on stage there. So if you are there, let us know. We'd love to set up some time with you. I believe that's going to be broadcast virtually as well. So there are multiple keynotes, but this is definitely one you want to highlight. And it happens in the morning, 10 a.m., March 28th.
Absolutely. And also there's another event that's happening with our friends at Red Thread, Steelcase, Microsoft, and Logitech, March 15th. This will not only be in person in Boston, but will also be an event online. Marin, our partners at Steelcase, actually put out a whole bunch of signature Microsoft Teams Rooms around the globe. And have partnered with companies to go ahead and showcase this to customers. So it's a great event. You were saying it before. You've been up to this space as well.
It's the most beautiful showroom. I absolutely love it. John Mitten in the chat. There we go. Absolutely would recommend if you're in the Boston area, please go ahead and check that out. I love to see the alliance also with furniture. So they've really done some amazing, innovative things there. And you see Logitech on the list. So if you didn't, I'm not sure if they're going to be talking about the Ghost project, but that was certainly one that got a lot of buzz at ISE, sort of like the phone booth style setup. So definitely check it out. I will be trying to attend virtually. I know that they've got a panel discussion there as well. So there should be some great content.
Absolutely. And if you're in the Houston area, our friends at Jabra, Lenovo are putting on an event as well. Go down, grab some lunch. I forget how it was, chow and chat or something like that. I forget exactly what they said. But again, an event in Houston that you can attend. Also, Aaron, we have not announced this. It is not up yet, but we're going to have on our Teams Room Tech Talk YouTube channel, Kim Matlock, who's the principal program manager for the Teams Room Pro Portal. If you have ever seen Kim present the Teams Room Pro Portal, you know that she knows a lot of tips and tricks. We're going to get into a deep dive. Myself and Michelle will actually be hosting her. If you have not subscribed to the Teams Room Tech Talk channel, make sure you do. And that's where we'll have Kim on March 8th.
Yeah, many of our partners had a training from her this week, and we got fantastic feedback. So if you missed it, this is your opportunity.
Absolutely. And also our partners at Yealink will also be having something on March 15th where they'll be showcasing their technology. A lot of people here in the U.S. have been exposed to Yealink. This is a great opportunity to ask your questions about their technology and about their devices that they have for Microsoft Teams rooms.
Such a broad portfolio, not only just in Teams rooms, but also in voice. And we're co-sponsoring this, so we've got Microsoft representation. I personally they're very cutting edge on technology. So they're doing a lot around intelligent audio, intelligent camera, dual camera setup. So always love to hear the latest and greatest from Yealink.
Absolutely. And Teams Room technical training over on the other side of the globe. So while it's 9 a.m. here, Marin, it's 9 p.m. somewhere. And they're learning about Teams Rooms. They're learning all of the different modules that we have. You could see an exciting opportunity to actually go in and learn. Maybe you missed a couple of modules. Maybe you want a refresher. Go ahead and spend your nights learning about Teams Room, Marin.
I know. Well, Lumify does a great job. We've done this content before, but it was a while ago. It was actually in the fall of last year that we did all 8 modules. So this is a nice opportunity to do it live and in person with moderators. So I personally really appreciate that. And it's a lot of content. So it's actually spread across 2 different days. It's 3 hours each day. If you can, go ahead and check that out. I personally feel like there's a lot on modules 3, 4, and 5 that I think is always good to skill up. There's some refresh content there that might be great around resource accounts and things like that.
It's funny because a lot of people think that we know this off the top of our head, but many times when I'm doing these modules, I have to look over them because there are things inside of all these modules that you just don't use on a daily basis. And then you need to go back and you need to refresh yourself and go through it. So all of us should go back and refresh ourselves through all of these modules. Marin, after this, make sure to join Michael and the gang. He will have Mo. Go ask Mo about Mo Mondays, but it's Teams Fridays. It's Teams Fridays, and right after this, it's an hour-long, sort of more casual look at Teams and everything that's new in the world of Teams. Marin, Michael, community, everybody that's on this call, thank you very much for supporting us. Thank you very much for joining us every Monday. We did hit the 12-minute mark this time, Marin. A little bit over. A little bit over. We'll do better next week. But I think everybody should have a great weekend. Go learn more about Teams Rooms. And again, if you've got opportunities, make sure to tag Marin and I. Feel free to tag us on social media. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Bye, everyone.